All right, check it out. We're over here at 122 Port Royal. This is the same street the other house is on. In fact, we're like maybe 10 houses down that way. Maybe a little more, maybe like 15 houses down. I don't know, 30 numbers. 30 numbers down. Anyway, this house was built in 2015. All right, it is 1,900 square feet. And it has 3 bedrooms, 2 baths with an extra den, like a flex space. It looks like the exterior's been painted recently. It looks nice. I did just take a walk through. I like what I saw, but I'm gonna show you guys everything so you can decide if it works for you. All right, so as we walk in, you can see they do have some ADT security. I saw the things on the windows, and then they have like an automatic lock and stuff. But let me get you oriented to the house real quick. So straight ahead, you're gonna see the living room, kitchen's off. There's a dining room or living area off to the back. No curved walls, no catty corner walls. I think you'll like that. Over here to the right, we have a bedroom, and a bathroom. Master bedroom is back left. Laundry room's here, and then this is that flex space. All right? So I'm gonna start with the main areas, and then I'll work my way back through. All right, so as you come in, you have the kitchen. You have the bar top counter. Your double sink. I like this. This is how my house is actually. I love having drawers underneath the oven, or the stove, I should say, where you can put your pots and pans. And then your oven is here on the wall. And above it, that's your microwave. So it's not double oven, it's oven, microwave, stove top, and your dishwasher. Looks like they replaced the fridge. You got a Whirlpool side by side there. I will point out there's no hardware on the cabinets. And we do got a little bit of a whoopsie daisy going on up there, but just one. And then you have your hood instead of the microwave above the stove. All right, so in here you have your living area, your dining area. All right angles, I'll add. These floors have recently been done, it looks like. We have LVP, and then we have these nice blinds on all the windows. So I'll let you. We have some drawers down here. All kinds of cabinets. We have a really nice back patio area that's been extended with pavers. And right now I'm in a 0.6 zoom lens. I'm gonna switch it over to the 1x. You just don't get as much in the frame this way, but it gives you more perspective. And I'll do it from over here too. Again, this is that 1x zoom. And that's the master right there. I'll go there next. They do have the power for the TV up high, along with the coax. So if you wanted to mount your TV here, put your nice L-shaped couches here, maybe a recliner here, dining room behind, you could do that. Oh yeah, I wanted to give you a little view from this angle as well. Kind of a nice fan. You need to balance it a little bit. They have this light pulled up high. You could drop it for a dining room table light, or take it out and put a fan if you put more seating over there. That's what I would do. All right, master bedroom here. So we do have a ceiling fan, but there's no lamp in here right now, so it's just a little bit dark with the blinds down. Similar size in to the last, to 152, the one that we put the offer in on. And then here's a little glimpse of that patio back there. Nice back patio. I know it's not screened, wouldn't be too hard though. We'll get there in a second, I'll talk more about it. Here's the bathroom. I don't remember, but I think we liked having a tub. So boom, tub, shower. And we got the tile in here. And I like how it's glass on the back. So it's nice and open. Tub looks good. Got your vanity counter. Could convert it to a double sink. There's enough room. And here's your closet. Nice big closet. So again, got the shower, we got the tub, vanity, sink, workshop, closet. All right, before I go out back, I'll take you over to the rest of the common areas. Then I'll show the bedrooms. So around the corner here, we have your laundry room. Since these are here, we can assume they're going with the home. We also write them in the offer if that would be useful to you guys, but they are present. Decent sized laundry, no wash basin, but good size. You could put some cabinets up there if you wanted to. They got the racks, but not a bad size. And here's that little extra space, you know? So this can be for the kids. This can be for mom. This could be for pops. But they have coax in here. It'd be like a nice area. I call it a pressure release valve where, you know, if you want some time in the living room without the kids going bananas, or if you want them out of their room, give them another space to go. Or make it a home office. And then still with the blinds on all the windows. Garage is just a garage. I see storm panels in the corner, so that's good. And then it's just the exact same garage as what you saw down the road. All right, so up to the kids' bedrooms. This bedroom seems a little bigger than the bedroom that was in the other house. I'll give you one by zoom as well. The closet, let's see what we're working with here. All right. Not a bad closet for kiddos. Looks like somebody we need to put an outlet cover on that. That's for not power, it's just a coax. But we would want to get that coax cover put on there. They have these pass-throughs that you see, because that's helpful with keeping everything cooled the same temperature. And here's our front room. Got a jogger heading by. Very close in size. I don't think the boys will be arguing unless one wants to be on the front of the house. A view of that nice hibiscus tree. Here we have same size closet as the other room. Nice window though. Not a bad view. All right, so let's get you out to the backyard now. I didn't open this closet yet. Let's see what's in here. Oh man, it's the pantry. I got you. So we got a nice big pantry. Huge pantry. Jeez. Is that a light? Yeah. So the pantry right adjacent to the kitchen. All right, so here is the nice, fully fenced backyard. We have the PVC vinyl fence and the nice pavers. Got to spray some weeds. I don't know when they moved out, but weeds here in Florida grow in about 3 days. So if you're not on top of it, you'll get the weeds popping up. But we have some nice trees back here. That's a coconut palm. Looks like it survived the freeze as well. I see some new green up top. So you get some coconuts off of that bad boy. And then you have this covered area, which could be screened. Room for a hot tub underneath or right outside, or a grilling station. But you have that big, nice paver patio here, which I'm a fan of. I'd probably replace these lights with fans as well. This looks like it needs a little bit of a pressure wash over here. Oh, that's great. We got a nice little French drain here. So this is probably draining back. So any water that gathers, I see a couple more, is gonna leave the property. I like that a lot. So that's why this yard's not soggy. St. Augustine tends to hold water. You got side access on both sides through the fence. Roof looks great. I'll get you the year, but I'm assuming 2015 since it is a 2015 house. You wouldn't need a roof yet. And there's that coconut palm. And then nice oak tree too. And this doesn't go right to that main road like the one down the street did. So I don't hear any traffic noise right now. I'll be quiet so we can decide. I just hear some birds chirping. There's the other access. Yeah, not a bad spot. That's the garbage truck out front. It's trash day. So that's actually on Port Royal, not behind the house. Much quieter over here. That's conservation easement too, so there's nothing going back there. So I'm gonna walk out, so I'm just gonna remind you the layout of the house. So you have this nice little area by the slider. You can put some chairs, you can put a dining room table, either here or here. Then around, obviously you have the kitchen, your main living area, your master over here. Also, look at how flat that wall is, James. And then your master in here, master bath, shower, tub, closet. No pass through here because you have it up here so that you don't get any extra noise. We got your pantry. We got your AC. We got your laundry room, flex space. Could even be used as an extra bedroom. And then we got guest bed, guest bath, Guest bed. I don't think I went in here. My bad. I'm sorry about that. But here is the guest bathroom. And the only thing, I'm not sure. I don't really know, but that's too skinny for the toilet. I guess it could be a linen closet. That would make sense. There should be a door there with some shelves. It'd be a nice linen closet. And then you could actually have a longer vanity if you wanted. So you could have 2 sinks for the boys. And then your standard tub shower combo. Everything looks clean and tidy. Let me think. Did I forget anything else? I think I did. I didn't show you the fridge inside the fridge. I know that can be important. So it's a nice fridge. You got your top, 2 doors. You have your convenience drawer, and your freezer. And I do want to point out that although it's sticking out, I do see it looks like there's room back there. And there's room over here. It's just tight. I'm not gonna push it back. I don't want to mess with it, but it looks like it can go back a little bit further. It's not too far out. All right, if you notice, nice tall door, I like that. I'm locked in. I'll show you the outside up front, the sides. Quiet street, nothing going on. So here's your front of the house. And we'll get down to the side. This is where your water meter is. Power's underground here. This is one of the stations. Stucco looks great on this house. And it's only 10 years old, so it should. That's for your irrigation pump, which comes from the well. Oh, we do got gutters too, so that's nice. Gutters on the back, the end here, and then gutters on the front. Oak trees in the front, matching the back. I like that. And let's look at the left side, which I believe is the west side. And then nice, easy day down the left side as well. Well, looks like somebody dug a little hole. I'm gonna let the owner know about that. I'm sure he'll just fill that back in. And then the AC 2015 there. Alrighty. So we got 122 Port Royal. It's a little bigger than 152, a little different floor plan. Got that extra bonus room, nice pavers in the back. I'll get this video over to you guys. When you look at it, let me know what you think. You can screen in that section and the back to do that front back screen situation. But let me know what you think. If it's something that interests you, if you want to talk more about it, I'm happy to answer any questions and get you additional info. Thanks.